Here we go.
We do have the situation, and we do have in which, these tariffs. It hasn't affected a lot of people, but it finally just affected me when I try to buy something, I guess made in China, and they're like, "Bro, it's 250% more than what it costs." I know you were looking into this last week, but now it costs a little bit more. And you
Mm-hmm.
spoke on that a little bit, but you were speaking on trying to fix things. So what are your thoughts when if it affects you right now?
It's been affecting all of us for years. Like, it just pisses me off that people are such sore losers that they're going to sit there and take preventative measures to stop our country from going into absolute free fall as a slight against them. You know, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted a family trip to Walt Disney World so bad. And I would hear, if you can get good grades, maybe we can go this summer. And if you could get this, and maybe we would do this, and we could get that. And every Easter break, every, Christmas break that went by, I would say, are we going? Can we go? Can we go? It's not in the budget. Now, if I were to look at things like Americans are looking at things now, I would vilify my parents, make us not going to Disney World the most tragic thing that ever happened in the history of humanity, and hold a grudge forever, right? But what I knew as a child is what I understand as an adult. If the money ain't there, the money ain't there. Whatever suffering people are doing now, that's of your own choice. You're choosing to suffer. Meanwhile, you're not paying attention to the fact that the reason why things are so drastically out of financial control is because of everything that was done when Joe Biden, our senilic president of 4 years, and his cohort, Kamala Harris.
Come on.
They put us in this problem. They put us in jeopardy. They treated America like a bat mitzvah and said, make it rain for 4 years. And you're upset that the president and this new administration is coming in saying, okay, if we're going to survive this, if we're going to make it through, we're going to have to tighten up, and we're going to have to call in all debts. Now, gas did go down a bit. Eggs have gone down a bit. There's some things that are still high. But to expect this administration in less than 6 months to fix everything that's been screwed up by the Obama administration, because let's not pretend like the Biden Kamala thing just wasn't Obama nation. He was controlling everything. That's why they didn't have any problem making sure that we saw that we saw a. Come on now.
Hey.
Joe was sitting there on TV, shaking the air. We had the president.
I was worried.
Shaking the air.
My kids were worried. Like, what's going on? Like, yeah, we can't have that.
I fall down. I get back up. I walk.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
Unless his skeletal system is built out of pure titanium. There is no 80-some-odd-year-old man that can fall off a bike on a boardwalk that many times and not break something. You want to know what else I found interesting? Of all of the presidents who have done, 60-minute interviews at the White House with their spouse and children, that did not happen in the Biden administration at all. Like y'all sitting here worried about tariffs, and you're not asking yourself why they pardoned all of those criminals right before they went out the door. I guess they had us all fooled. I know they had me fooled. I'm going to say this for the last time. Whatever energy you had for the abomination, Biden, Harris foolishness, have that same energy for what President Trump is doing right now.
Yeah.
They just had him over there signing stuff. He's just signing.
With a smile.
Just signing.
This is what you want me to do.
He probably even couldn't read it. That man sat on television and shook the air with no one around him for 5 minutes. I'll never forget that one time they got that moment with him and Obama. And he was sitting there trying to talk to Obama. And Obama walked by him like he didn't exist. Maybe because he knew there wasn't nothing in there. And after Obama just straight walked off, he was still sitting there trying to shake his hand. Who keeps trying to shake somebody's hand when they walk away?
God damn. It's
I can't even.
yeah.
Can't see it coming down my ass, so I gotta make the song cry.